Good. Hi, I'm Larry. I am the Tai Chi instructor here at Steve Soane's Krav Maga Center. And in these trying times that we're in right now, I want to give you a little Tai Chi, which we can use to create poise in our lives right now, which is a sense of mental and emotional tranquility. And the way that we do that with Tai Chi is that we learn how to maintain our balance, both emotionally and physically. And the first part of the physical balance is the ability to be upright easy, meaning standing up easy. So to do that, you have to know where your middle is. And here's the middle. So we're going to do a nice little easy movement now. I'm just going to shift my weight over to my right, and then I'm going to come back. And that would be your left. You shift to your right, my left. I'm shifting to the left, you shift to the right. We'll do it like that. And as I shift my weight, I look back at my right heel to find how I balance myself on my heel. Nice and easy. And we'll do one more. And as I put the weight on the right heel, you will feel that there's no weight on the left leg. So then we'll come back. Now we'll put the weight on your left heel. And we'll come back, just nice and easy. Do everything very easy, smooth. And again, I'm looking to maintain my center. Here's my center. So if I go like that, I'm losing my center. So when I shift back into my heel, I rotate just slightly to keep myself in my center. Rather than falling, I rotate just easy. Now go over to your right heel, and then go back over to your left heel. And now bring your arms down. And you do it that way. Go over to your right heel and go over to your left heel. And you want the weight to be back in the heels because the heel is the biggest bone of the foot for a reason, to balance us. So now stop and you just feel, where is your weight? Notice if it isn't back on your heels. Good. So now we're going to take your right foot, bring it a little forward, bring your right hand up, and we're going to do a Tai Chi press. And I bring the weight again, I find the right heel, and I just rotate very slightly, and then I come back, and I find my left heel. And then I find my right heel. This is Tai Chi press. Just easy. Now see if you can breathe in as you bring the weight over the heel, and then breathe out as you come back. And you relax your abdomen. That's really going to create tranquility. Relaxing the abdomen. Inhale, exhale. Tai Chi press. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. So now we'll come back, we'll bring the leg back, we'll bring the arm down, and you'll feel what's different. Well, for me right now, my right arm feels longer, my shoulder feels lower, my right leg feels different. And this is my left, but it's your right. So bring your left foot in front, left hand up, and the same thing. Find the left heel and rotate just a little and then come back. Breathe in, find the heel, rotate just a little. See, if I over rotate, I'm falling forward, I'm falling to the back here. So I don't want to do that. I want to remain vertical. So I stay on my midline. Remember that midline. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Tai Chi press. Exhale, come back. Very soft. make the movement smooth, easy, light. You don't need to tense the arm. You don't need to tense anything. It's about being at ease and staying upright. Inhale, exhale. Then we'll come back. And now you put both your feet under you and you feel both your heels on the floor, the length of your arms. And I feel like I'm standing up straighter, easier. And you put your right foot in front, 2 hands up. Now for Tai Chi, push. Inhale, exhale. I go back to the left. Inhale over to your right. Exhale back to your left heel. And again, it's not turning that way, it's staying centered. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to add to the Tai Chi push. Inhale. I'm going to stop for a beat. As I come back, I'm coming back away from the hands stay here, and then the weight goes to the right heel, and I rotate, left heel, I rotate to your left, and you come back. Once again, Tai Chi push, inhale, come back, into Tai Chi whip, rotating very easy, and you come back. Again, you want to take your vertical and just bring it over to the left and come back, right? You might do that with your hands. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Soft, easy, smooth movements. One more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Come back, bring the arms down, your feet under you, and again, just feel how you're standing. Again, that sense of standing upright easier is a sense of poise, a sense of both emotional and mental tranquility, because it is the word upright. When you're upright, you're upright. Get it? You're not up wrong. You know, another interesting word that we use there is when we screw ourselves up. And you screw yourself up when you, I'll show you, when you come back and you over-rotate. You screw yourself up by over-rotating, get it? Just rotate in whatever is your sense of ease. Now, put your left foot in front, 2 hands up. Again, find the right heel, and then you rotate just a little on the right heel. Don't screw yourself up. See, you screw yourself up, you go too far. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Once again, inhale, exhale. Come back now, put your weight on your right heel and rotate to your right, and you come back. Once again, inhale, Tai Chi push into Tai Chi whip. And we come back. And again, I'm maintaining uprightness, and I'm not screwing myself up doing it. Bring your arms down. Feel how you stand on the floor right now. Just notice how both your feet are contacting the floor. Notice your breathing. Notice if your breathing is more down, centered in your abdomen. So let's go back to Tai Chi. Putting your right foot in front. Tai Chi press. But now we're gonna put your right hand behind the left. And no, your gotta get this right. Your left hand behind the right. You're mirroring me on that side. So, as if you had a little ball. So now you Tai Chi press again, meaning you find the heel, you rotate a little, and now we're going to do what's called a ward off. And you just bring your right hip back, and you rotate just a little to the right. just a little to your right. That's it, just a little to your right, okay? So now, some of you might find that you're doing this, you're kind of screwing yourself up because you're falling and you're pulling yourself off. So you can use your back hand as a mainstay. As you ward off to the right, just let the other hand come forward, like right here. So you stay, so rather than do that, you maintain your midpoint, see? You maintain your midpoint. Once again, Tai Chi press, ward off, let this hand, the back hand, come forward. Right, easy. One more. Inhale, ward off, so you maintain uprightness. Good, so now you can just shift your weight to your back foot and the other hand comes up and you ward off the other way and this arm comes forward just a little. And then you come back here and you ward off here and you go back to the other heel and you ward off the other way. And you go back to the other heel and you ward off the other way. And you can get a rhythm and a timing, a smoothness. And again, don't overturn, don't screw yourself up. Stay nice and centered. All right. Easy. And we'll come back, bring the arms down, and you rest again. And you just feel both your feet on the floor. Again, my experience is that I'm standing up taller, straighter, easier. My arms feel longer, my legs feel longer. I feel more present. I feel like I'm more here right now. And that's poise. That's poise. That's when you're in your body and in time and space at the same time. So now we'll put the other foot in front. That would be your left foot. Put your left hand up, the other hand behind, and you inhale and the Tai Chi press, and then you bring your hip back and you ward off. Right? It's a very slight. It's like a boxer. A boxer doesn't do this. A boxer doesn't block like that. A boxer blocks like that. That's all you need. It's just a little ward off. Right? Once again, inhale, ward off. And you're moving from here. So the arms are just following the body. And you let the back arm come a little forward and you'll maintain verticality, which again is poise. I'm not falling over, I'm not turning too much, I'm not screwing myself up, I'm maintaining poise. Right? And now I'll shift my weight to the back foot and we'll go back there and this arm comes forward. And that's all it is. And then I'll get a little bit of a rhythm here, going from heel to heel. And ward off, ward off. Kind of like a block, punch, a block, a punch, a block, a punch. Same thing. But with a lot of ease. I'm not using any effort. Screw that effort. Nice and easy, nice and easy. You can't move any faster than I'm moving right now. It just looks faster. But when you don't use any effort, there's nothing faster than that. It just flows out of you. That's it. Good. Come back, bring your arms down. And again, I feel how I'm standing, my breathing, my uprightness. Good. So now we have Tai Chi press, Tai Chi ward off, and we have Tai Chi push and Tai Chi whip. We have those four concepts. And now we're going to put it together. We're going to put that together in a little thing called the form, right? And we start again, 2 feet under you, not too wide, not too slim, but right under your shoulders, so you're kind of stacked up. The feet, the hips, and the shoulders are lined up, right? Now I'm going to breathe in. Now I'm going to go to the side here because I'm going to show you. I'm going to breathe in, and my hands are going to go up. But I'm going to go back into my heels a little as the hands come up. Because if something goes forward, I need to balance by something going back. So I'm going to let my back go back, my spine, over the heels as the hands come up. Okay? Good. Ready? Inhale, and you just let them go, let your back go back a little over your heels. Now you don't want to grab, you don't want to be doing this, just a little over the heels as the hands come up. All right? And let them come down. All right? And you'll see the weight comes back into your feet more. And again, back to the heels as the weight comes up. Now, soft hands, soft, everything's soft. I'm going to sink my elbows down. That brings my arms in. It also brings my weight over the middle of my feet. Now I'm going to push the air right here. How much effort does it take to push air? Nice and easy. And now I'm going to bring my elbows in again. Hands come up. Scratch the air now with the pillows of the fingers. Soft, easy. Don't tense the hands. Soft, easy. And you come all the way down. Once more now, the whole thing. Just follow. Put your weight back in your heels a little. Hands float up, float up. Sink the elbows. Open the hands. Push the air. Hands come down. Sink the elbows. Open the hands. Come all the way down. Scratch the air. Soft, easy, soft, soft. Put the weight, shift your weight to your right, over your right heel. And then you rotate on your right heel and the left foot, the left leg opens out to the left. That's all, and we come back, right? Once again, shift the weight to the right. Sorry. Shift the weight to your right, would be my left. And rotate on your right heel, and just rotate, And come back, nice and easy. Feel your feet on the floor now, after you've just done a couple of rotations like that. Notice how your feet start to ground the floor. Once again, over to your right, rotate. You rotate on this leg, that opens that leg. There's no energy, there's no work here. And then you put that foot down, and then you shift the weight into your left foot, and your hand floats up. Shift the weight into your left foot, the hand floats up, the right hand comes under, and then you step onto your right heel, and you turn. And this hand comes up, and this hand comes down. Once more, once more, once more. Ready? The whole thing. Nice and easy. Inhale. Exhale. Let the weight shift in your feet. Stay easy, soft. We call it moving the wind. Shift the weight to your right, rotate, shift the weight to the front foot, bring your shoulder a little forward, now this leg empty so that you can step, shift the weight from heel to heel, hands are here, rotate, the front hand comes up, the back hand goes down. Back again, and nice and easy, breathe, breathe, feel your tummy, and that's, once more we're going to do that. That's the beginning of the Tai Chi form. One more time. Inhale. No words. Breathe in the belly. Back. Feel how you stand. Feel your feet on the floor. Sense of standing upright. Are you upright easier? Notice that. Good. Now we're going to finish up with a little breathing. Just very, this is the lung sound, to get all of the carbon, the heat out of the lungs, relieve all the anxiety that everyone is feeling in the moment right now, right? The heat of the moment. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, and you're going to breathe out through your mouth with your teeth like this, and you're going to make the sound like hissing. All right? Once again, you're going to breathe in. You let it out, and then you breathe it back in through the nose. And you feel your lungs expand. One more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, hiss. Through the nose. One of the responses to this might be that your eyes tear, that you yawn. This relaxes your system. I'm going to add one more piece now, the hands. Inhale. Look up. Hiss. Through the nose. Feel your lungs. Feel your lungs expanding, contracting, big, beautiful organs. Cleansing the lungs. One more. Inhale. Hiss. Through the nose. Feel your lungs. Feel your lungs. This will relax you, calm your lungs. You have problems sleeping at night? Lie in bed. Do it lying down in bed. Just try 10. You'll probably wake up the next morning when you get to 7. Just feel yourself now. Notice your sense of standing on the floor, sense of being upright easier. Maybe you feel a little bit more poised. This is the kind of poise that once you understand this, you're going to see how many times a day your poise is disturbed. When your poise is disturbed, that's when you need to enact what we call poise. And you can do it by knowing what poise is. Not knowing it intellectually, feeling it inside you. This is the beginning. Have fun.